Hey, Adam here with a simple and fast review of the Trucozie T351 cordless vacuum cleaner. We're going to open it up, show you what it looks like, test it out, and of course let you know whether or not it's worth buying. Alright, so as you get the box open, you'll see the box is set up to kind of give you some instructions on how to charge the device itself, assemble, screen display options, all that stuff. But it also comes with a manual. And then this is going to be kind of simple to put together, but I want to just kind of walk you through some of the pieces. The cover attachments that you'll want to use for the front of this are going to be pretty standard issue. Your charger. Now, there will be a mounting capability here, so if you're looking to mount this, you'll be able to do that. And then, of course, this will be a connection where we're going to connect this to the bottom, and then this will allow us to extend. We'll show you all that shortly. Take off the top here. All right. And then you'll have your main piece, mount, bracket, connection, all that stuff over here. No, I'm not going to be mounting, so I'm kind of just leaving that stuff as is. This will be your battery, which we will open in a moment. Looks like a filter. I'm not sure if this is an additional filter. Probably is. And then your bottom piece to turn it on. So let's go ahead and show you what it looks like put together. All right, so the battery does take some time to charge, and it does not come charged up. So I do want to walk you through kind of some of the pieces here. So first of all, the most important thing that you'll be doing is emptying once this is filled. So you have your max line, meaning the debris, junk, gunk, whatever, is going to fill up to about here. That's when you're going to want to empty it out, and you're just going to press that front button to do so. Now there is, as mentioned, an additional filter. So to look and change or clean out your HEPA filter, whatever you want to call it, I don't know what the proper pronunciation is. We're going to just press this button, and you'll see that it kind of turns. So right here you'll see the turn. So we press down and turn, and then it just comes out. So that'll be kind of the main device. We can just brush that out, but this totally pops out. Can clean it, do whatever you need to do to get this thing cleaned. This piece, I'm going to imagine there's going to be a lot of hair that builds up, so you can simply just remove and clean out completely, brush off, clean out, do whatever you need to do. Now this piece also kind of does twist off if you need to get in there and clean everything, and just kind of find its way back in and twist and tighten, and then it should just kind of fall into place there and create a nice bottom. Then you'll want to just make sure this balances out, get a nice tight seal, and then you'll want to find it, make sure that it clicks in to place. And once we turn this on, we're going to have our power here, our trigger there to turn it on. This is going to be my battery release, so I'm going to click the battery in, and to release I'm going to do that. You'll probably need to do that before you kind of take off all these parts, ideally, and we'll go to the next step here and start showing it. So it turns out that it did have some juice when I got it, but it was not at full, so I'm charging it up. I made a mistake in how you turn it on, which is what I'll show you in a moment, but just want to show you what it looks like when it's charging. Is you're going to just get this red blink. All right, so putting the battery on, you're just going to want to slide it into place like that. Should have a little bit of a click, and I thought this was kind of the power button. It is not. You're just going to trigger pull it, and it should go on. And it's just, you don't have to hold it or anything like that, just a trigger pull. and then trigger pull to go off. You'll see your power here. Now this will change, this button does change the speeds. So you'll have a low, medium, and high, and then you'll just turn it off. So let's go ahead and put this on and go ahead and do some vacuuming. Now, before I get too heavily into this, sorry, I'm just going to zoom in here. I want to show you something that I think is super important, and it's the fact that this thing is flat on the ground. So I've gone through a lot of different kind of reviews on vacuum cleaners, and this piece usually, when you put this flat, this front piece kind of usually dips up. These are rarely fully mobile like this, where it can go literally flat if you need to get under stuff. It'll actually bend, hyperextend is what I would call it, a little under. So if you're kind of getting on top of something, full flexibility, left, right. So really good stuff there, as you can see. And so let's demonstrate. Now, something to note, this will be good for either on carpet or hardwood. I'm going to demonstrate it on some hardwoods, and we'll go from there. All right, so I'm going to scare my dog a little bit because I'm going to turn the light on. You will hear some noise. This is a little bit louder than some others, but that just means it's getting doing a good job on the actual floor. And I'm showing you this in the dark just because I'm a huge fan of actually vacuuming in the dark, because you'll see a lot of stuff, dust especially, that you generally wouldn't see otherwise. And as you can see, it's a really good headlight. So we'll take this out, we'll walk just so you can see. Still works with a headlight in regular lighting, and we'll take it downstairs. And for me, it's really important to kind of be able to get under stuff. As I mentioned, kind of the swivel is it's full swivel capability, but it doesn't just automatically go. Which is important to me as well, because some of these things you push it and it kind of left turns and right turns on you, which can be very, very annoying. This is doing a really nice job for me. And again, just hitting the trouble spots in my house are kind of like where my kids eat. I get crumbs here, so it's always important for me. And I'll try and zoom in. Let me see if I can do that real quick. See how that'll change the... Hopefully you can kind of see the crumbs. Yeah, so you can kind of see the crumbs and the way they disappear, but my kids are really awful at eating and keeping my house clean, as all kids kind of are. So it does a really nice job of kind of identifying where the crumbs would be and then picking them up. Now, I'm not going to be the guy that shows you marbles or anything like that being vacuumed, because that's quite frankly just ridiculous. I'm just showing you what I would use it for. And to me, this thing is doing a great job of kind of hitting all the trouble spots in my home where there's a lot of dust buildup and a lot of hair and stuff like that. So this thing is really nice. I actually like it a lot. Again, kind of hitting the spots. Don't have to hit it twice, which is really nice. So definitely worth buying, because it's really doing a good job of cleaning stuff. So one thing I realized I'm not doing is giving you the kind of the high, medium and high. So we'll turn it up to high. Just kind of hit those spots. So this does a good job. And then again, of course, what we can do is with the steps, let me just adjust this a little bit. I'm going to turn this off. This will just simply adjust, just close up real quick. Once I find the actual button, there we go. And we can remove this if we want to. Just simply popping this off by pressing that button. Now, to me, I actually use these on my steps, and so it's important for me to kind of be able to do this on the step and be mobile. There are attachments that will make it a little bit easier, but I like the flexibility of doing something like this. And again, this is doing a really nice job capturing. And we'll zoom back in. Some of those hairs that kind of just build up. I have 2 daughters and a wife, and everybody's got long hair, and it just builds up compared to my bald head, or going bald. So totally worth buying, in my opinion, just from the get-go. We'll turn this off and show you. We'll zoom out again. Kind of, oops, wearing this camera. Pretty decent amount. I don't know if we'll see it or not, but we'll throw this in the trash here so you can see it. Just pop this and then drop it. And as you can see, decent amount of dust and everything. You may want to just kind of rinse this out every couple weeks or months, just to keep it relatively clean, but overall it does a great job. And the battery was barely affected, so to me, totally worth buying. Hopefully this review helps, and thanks for watching.